everyone. Welcome one and all to QuizCraft, our weekly trivia show. I'm Tiff Official, your host, and here to see if you are indeed the very best, the best there ever was. Of course, this week is all about Pokemon, coming right at you for a grand prize of $500. So let's get into how to participate. What you'll need to do is head on over to surveymonkey.com/r/quizcraft and enter in your StreamCraft username. You'll notice all the questions and the answers are blank, and obviously that's because you need to pay attention to me to actually know what's going on. If you speak/read Portuguese, if you're watching the stream, we have some Portuguese translations for you, trying to help as many people as possible to participate. Once we go through all of the questions, we'll let you know the answers, maybe do some coin drops if you're good. None of that begging though, you know, we don't want you to be all these, oh, do a drop. No, you have to be nice, participate, you know, actually chat a little bit, and maybe we'll give you some coins. Anyways, guys, you ready to be a Pokemon master? You sure? Remember, head to surveymonkey.com/r/quizcraft. Don't just put your answers in the chat. You got to put them into SurveyMonkey for your chance to win. So let's get into it. Straight to question number 1. What is Ash's starter Pokemon? Is it A, Bulbasaur, B, Caterpie, C, Pikachu, or D, Agumon? The very, very first Pokemon that Ash gets on his journey in the introductory episode of the series, either Bulbasaur, Caterpie, Pikachu, or Agumon. Question number 2. What is the default name for your character in Pokemon Red or Blue? Is it A, Blue, B, Red, C, Green, or D, Ash? So switching from the anime to the games, you obviously have a default name before you can pick something silly. Is it Blue, Red, Green, or Ash? Question number 3. What does Team Rocket yell when they're defeated? We're blasting off again! Darn it, you snooze, you lose, or gotta catch 'em all. So Team Rocket, the team with all the catchphrases that are just amazing. Which one do they yell when ultimately they fail at stealing Ash's Pikachu? Question number 4. Who is the very first human friend Ash makes on his Pokemon journey? Is it A, Brock, B, May, C, Misty, or D, Tracy? Ash, of course, meets many a folk on his journey, but who is his actual first friend that's human? Brock, May, Misty, or Tracy? Question number 5. Who says this quote? We hope to see you again. Is it A, Nurse Joy, B, Officer Jenny, C, Ash's mom, or D, Cynthia? So the quote obviously isn't as awesome as Team Rocket's catchphrases, but still featured throughout the anime and the games. Who says it, though? Question number 6. What celebrity is the Pokemon Hitmonlee based on? Is it A, Chuck Norris, B, Bruce Lee, C, Jackie Chan, or D, Wesley Snipes? So Hitmonlee, pretty strong fighting type Pokemon seen here, based off of a celebrity fighter. Make sure you're getting your answers in to SurveyMonkey for your chance to win. Anyway, question number 7. Which type is super effective against fire? Is it A, Psychic, B, Fire, C, Flying, or D, Ground? So type advantages are actually pretty important to help you win the game, but which of these 4 is actually super effective against fire? Question number 8. At the end of the very first episode, what Pokemon does Ash see flying into the distance? Is it A, Spearow, B, Ho-Oh, C, Pidgey, or D, Lugia? So the rain clouds part, Ash looks up, rainbow in the sky, and there's a Pokemon flying in the distance. Which of these 4 is it? Question number 9. How is Ash saved at the end of Pokemon the first movie? Is it A, Team Rocket rescues him, B, Pikachu electrocutes him, C, from Lugia's song, or D, from the Tears of Pokemon? Going back to 1999, the very first Pokemon movie released. End of the movie, super spoiler, how is Ash saved? Question number 10. Which of these Fang moves is not a real move? Is it A, Ice Fang, B, Thunder Fang, C, Wood Fang, or D, Fire Fang? So back into the games, do you know the various Fang moves available? Which of these is the fake? Ice, Thunder, Wood, or Fire? Question number 11. Why did Ash release his Butterfree? Is it A, so it could stay with its mate, B, so it could leave the Squirtle squad, C, so it could train on its own, or D, so it could rejoin its mother? So Ash is kind of an idiot and lets go of a lot of his Pokemon, fortunately or not. But so how is Butterfree set free? Question 12. Which of these is not a category you can enter in Pokemon contests? Is it A, cuteness, B, toughness, C, cleverness, or D, talent? So both in the games and the anime, these side kind of quest things you can do, Pokemon contests, but which are the categories you can actually compete in? Okay, question number 13. How many Pokemon Leagues has Ash won? Is it A, 5, B, 2, C, 0, or D, 11? Of course, Ash is on his quest to be the very best, a Pokemon master. But has he won any leagues? Do you know the amount? Question 14. How many Pokemon can Eevee currently evolve into? Is it A, 7, B, 9, C, 6, or D, 8? Eevee has its many evolutions, as they're called. Special stones, make it happy, you know, various ways to do it, but how many in total are there? And finally, question 15. Who was the Pokemon professor in the second generation Pokemon game? Is it A, Professor Oak, B, Professor Rowan, C, Professor Elm, or D, Professor Kukui? So, do you know the professor in your second gen game? Oak, Rowan, Elm, Kukui, get your answers in. And we've made it through. Some potential Pokemon masters out there, but that remains to be seen, of course. We'll go through the answers now, so be patient, folks, and we'll all learn a little something together. Okay, question 1. Ash's starter Pokemon is, of course, Pikachu. Pikachu is the mascot of the entire series as well. The original mascot, though, and original starter for Ash was going to be Clefairy, which is originally in the Pokemon manga, but they thought Pikachu was more accessible, especially for us North American audiences. Question number 2. Your default character name is Red. So Red appears after Pokemon Red and Blue as an NPC in Gen 2 and in Gen 4 when you travel to Mount Silver and you get to battle him inside the caves, including his Pikachu, which makes its reappearance starting out at level 80, so super tough to beat. Question 3. Team Rocket, they yell when they're defeated, "We're blasting off again!" and disappear with a ding into the sky. They, of course, also have their amazing little motto introductory thing when they first appear. Super awesome and fun to watch. They're the best. Question 4. The first human friend that Ash makes is Misty. So in the first episode, Misty is fishing and she ends up dragging out Ash and Pikachu, who's super injured. He steals her bike because he's kind of a jerk. She follows him and is all like, "Yeah, you gotta give me my bike back," but then, you know, they become friends, so warm fuzzies, of course. Question 5. We hope to see you again is from Nurse Joy. So every Nurse Joy in all of the various regions can be told apart by the color of the cross on their hat. So they're not all the same person that just pops up in various cities. They're all kind of related, cousins, sisters, etc. Question 6. The celebrity that Hitmonlee is based off of is Bruce Lee. So Hitmonlee's name, of course, is literally a combination of Hit, Mon for monster, and then Lee for Bruce Lee. And its counterpart fighting Pokemon Hitmonchan is based off of Jackie Chan, so makes sense. Question 7. The type super effective against fire is ground. So other types, of course, would be water and rock. Kick those fire Pokemon on the ground, but don't, because they're my favorite. Question 8. At the very end of the first episode, Ash sees a Ho-Oh flying in the distance. And this was before Ho-Oh was even on the roster. There were only 151 Pokemon, and Ho-Oh is one of the legendaries from Gen 2. Ho-Oh is based on some legends, like the Phoenix, obviously, and the Hummingbird, both which resurrect from their own ashes and are, super good luck. Question 9. How is Ash saved in the first Pokemon movie? It's from the tears of all the Pokemon. Super sad scene. Sort of a trick question because Pikachu attempts to revive him with its electricity, but that doesn't work. And this is my fun little anecdote time. So I saw this movie when it first came out in theaters on opening night, lined up. This was before you could, reserve your seats or anything. And because we were there, like, first 100 or whatever it was, we all got a limited edition rare Ancient Mew Pokemon trading card. So if any of you have that out there, respect. 90s Kids Unite. Question 10. The Fang move that's not real is Wood Fang. So fire, ice, and thunder are all real Fang moves, and they all have chance to inflict a status burn. So you could inflict a burn, freeze, paralysis, respectively. Wood Fang move would kind of be pretty cool, or some sort of like grass leaf fang, so maybe they'll get that in the next generation. Question 11. Ash releases its Butterfree so it could stay with its mate. And of course that hits right in the feels. If you remember, Caterpie was Ash's very first Pokemon that he caught in the wild and raised it up to Butterfree. They're all best friends, and then he says goodbye. Oh, just so sweet. Question 12. Not a category is talent. Surprise, surprise. So the categories you can enter are coolness, beauty, cuteness, cleverness, or toughness. And in the actual games, you win the contest by feeding your Pokemon some like specific berry amalgamations or performing moves in front of the audience in a timely fashion. Very rigged, obviously. Question 13. The Pokemon Leagues that Ash has won is 0 because he sucks. Again, technically a trick question. If you recall, Ash does win at the Orange League, but this isn't actually a round robin tournament. Plus, you only need to win 4 gym badges instead of your typical 8, and those gym badges weren't even battles. Like, he pretty much won from like winning at sledding. So Orange League totally doesn't count. And if you're up to date on the anime, like I think it's at Pokemon X and Y, he loses in the finals because he sucks. Question 14. Eevee can evolve into 8 different forms. So Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, Glaceon, and the fairy pink one, Sylveon. So a couple more to go. Maybe it'll have a ground, rock type, who knows. And lastly, question 15. The Pokemon professor in 2nd Gen is Professor Elm. In case it wasn't obvious, all of the Pokemon professors are named after plants, trees, or shrubs, and Professor Elm from Johto specializes in breeding patterns and interactions. And that wraps up our magical, mystical Pokemon trivia knowledge. I hope you enjoyed. And as promised, in thanks for your patience, there's a coin drop coming up. Click fast. Keep on the lookout. That little teal box is gonna pop up. Make sure, clickety clack. Anyway, hopefully you can all get something from it. I believe in you. In the meantime, of course, it's time to let you know about all the fun stuff going on here at StreamCraft, our little self-promo. So I encourage you all to check out and, of course, participate in our monthly game challenge. And this month it is the Darwin Project. So the Darwin Project is a free-to-play battle royale game set in the cold north, with features like the show director that make the game pretty unique and more engaging. So we've got over $1,000 worth of prizing for this challenge, so make sure you check out our blog for more info on how to participate. And another cool event coming up, some of our streamers, some of our big guys in fact, are banding together tomorrow at 10 a.m. PST for an awesome and interactive Fortnite community stream. So not only will you be able to watch some of your favorite StreamCraft streamers play together and compete, but there'll also be viewer plays, so audience plays with them, and free V-Bucks. So if any of you play Fortnite, you know how important those free V-Bucks can be. So pretty awesome stuff. Yeah, we're clickety-clacking, so now I can actually, like read some of your comments. Yeah, so some of you I know who are in here have already started streaming some Darwin Project. I've been watching, I've been checking them out, trying to get some clips, trying to see if you're winning with only snowballs. I know that's one of the requirements, or like just doing a whole bunch of snowball kills, so I believe in you. Ooh, and we've got some suggestions for upcoming quizzes. Naruto I see in there, Digimon. Oh yeah, those are some good suggestions. So next week, actually, before we get into announcing our potential winners, the quiz will all be around Darwin Project to tie in with our monthly game challenge. So even if you don't know anything about the game, you have a week to check it out. Like I said, it's free. It's a battle royale, so if you're into Fortnite and PUBG, kind of in that same genre, so study up for next week's quiz. Yes, Snowball is love. Snowballs are free to make in that game, by the way, and really fun to throw. Ooh, I hear typing. That means potentially people won. But people might not have, like it was a potentially hard quiz. Oh, look at these coin flicks. Thanks for the love, guys. Oh, you're awesome, Luna. She or he guessed twice in the beginning, in the pre-show, the pre-countdown, my favorite Pokemon and my very first starter Pokemon. So props to you. You'll know if you won in about 1 minutes. Charlie, the director's just typing. So now I'm gonna do my fake little drum roll to show if anyone won. So congrats. So congratulations are in order. It looks like 19 people won. So you toiled through Victory Road, defeated the Elite Four, and arrived at the grand QuizCraft prize. Congrats again. The lovely names will appear or are already on the screen. So quite a few of you made use of our bonus entry system on Facebook, so good job to you guys. So what that means for those uninitiated is, one, they follow us on Facebook, but two, we have a specific post every week for QuizCraft that you can comment on and tag 2 friends, and then you get an extra point, meaning you only have to get 14 out of 15 to split the grand prize. So congrats one and all, you guys rock! Anyway, make sure you join us next week for our Darwin Project trivia. And I believe in you. I believe in the power of you to learn all about the game. So thanks so much, everyone, for joining, and hope to see you all next week. Same time, same place. Bye-bye.